Hello you guys, welcome back to the gym. My name is Erica Keyel and we are here to tap into the energy of September the 18th through the 24th together. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the video if anything resonates. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, everything. You guys are so super dope. The channel is definitely growing, so stay tuned for some amazing things to come. So let's jump right into the reading for this week. There are a couple of interesting dynamics and transits that are happening. Mercury is retrograde, and we are also coming up on the energy of Libra. So several things are happening, but I think now is an amazing time to tap into the energy around us. So yeah, if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Cancer, September the 18th through the 24th. All right, so we have detoxification or cleansing. The trigger statement is, I will never change. The true statement is, in each moment, I am a new me. You are supported as you release habits and limiting patterns that are not serving your highest good, okay? So yes, Spirit is saying you are supported as you are making these necessary changes, as you are releasing yourself from these certain relationships. Things that have really been on your mind for quite some time now is what I'm getting, Cancer. You guys have been really determined to kind of clean up the energy around you, specifically the people around you, and you are really looking at taking actionable steps towards that this week, okay? And just really refreshing your life, okay? And you also have resilience. The trigger statement is, I need to control, and the true statement is, I surrender. Allow yourself to relax with the currents of life. These changes will take you even closer to where you are meant to be. Okay, so for those of you that are doubting or feeling kind of fearful about making these changes and what releasing these relationships and things of that nature may look like, Spirit is just really saying, don't worry about that. Don't be bothered. Don't think twice. Just go with the flow, okay? So there's a lot of change that's happening right now for you, Cancer, is what I'm getting. So let's see. Let's get some more insight on that. The Four of Wands is showing up in reverse. So unfortunately, some of you could be dealing with some sort of a separation, some sort of disconnect, again, from someone who just wasn't uplifting, they weren't encouraging, and they were detrimental to your process. For this energy I'm getting, it's almost like you would take one step forward and somehow or another they would do something to send you guys backwards. It's like you can't get any progress with this person. Cancer is what I'm really getting. So I feel you. I can feel that energy. But most of all, I can see where you guys are deciding that you want something better. You want someone who's consistent. You want to engage in something where you don't have to have constant doubts and second guess yourself. Okay, what I'm getting for this relationship is it is one that requires you to constantly wonder what this person is really doing. Okay, what are they really up to? What's the real truth? What's the full story? Okay, and a lot of you are wanting to free yourself from that energy because it's causing you to doubt who you are. Okay, it's causing you to doubt what you know to be true, right? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles is showing up for you, Cancer. You guys are working really hard at getting the result that you want, okay? I'm seeing that you're really focused, that you're really dedicated, okay? That you are really, really ready to receive what you've been wanting and what you've been asking for and what you have been working so hard for this long, okay? I can also see that you guys have the support around you to do that and to make that happen. is what Spirit is showing me, is that you have spirit guides, you have elders, ancestors that are really moving on your behalf, Cancer. For some of you, it's the matriarch of your family. They have passed, but I can get that there's so much that is being done for you on that end, okay? The devil energy is showing up here for you, Cancer. It could be some of you guys who are dealing with the Capricorn, possibly, but most of all, I'm getting that this is the self-doubt. This is the limiting thoughts that you tend to have, okay? Where you are really just anxious. It's the anxiety that's surrounded around these changes, okay? It's the need to control is what I'm getting for you here at Cancer. So a lot of you are really kind of suffering with just going with the flow and with allowing things to unfold. You just have a lot of questions and you're just very anxious about what this life is going to look like for you as you continue to grow and you continue to follow these steps. You're just really nervous about that, and Spirit is saying you don't need to be, because everything is happening on your behalf, okay? So the Four of Wands is being the Four of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Lover's card in reverse, okay? So yes, indeed, without a shadow of a doubt, a lot of you guys are going through some sort of breakup or separation from someone, okay? And it's really hurting you just because you really had high hopes, you had high intentions for your relationship. For some of you, this particular person just really couldn't get their stuff together in time for you to want to stick around, and you're just realizing that you don't need that type of energy in your life. And you're making space for real love and affection, and it's really beautiful. But for the time being, this is a relationship, again, that you had really high hopes for, something that you put in a lot of work and time to make this relationship work. So it's very upsetting to see it not work out for you, Cancer. And so I totally get your heartache at this time. You've also got the Four of Pentacles showing up. So you're doing what you need to do for yourself, okay? If you have not already separated from this person, Cancer, I can see that you guys are taking the necessary steps to do so, okay? And you're being very resilient, and you will bounce back from this, okay? A lot of you are putting away money. You are really just kind of looking into your resources to make sure that you're protecting your assets and things of that nature. So a lot of you are really focused on that right now, and that's the energy that I am getting, okay? Let's see what we have for the Devil card here for you, Cancer. So this looks like a really tough week. Again, don't forget you have the support of the channel here. If there's anything that you would like to talk about or discuss or share, definitely fill out that comments section. I am definitely here for you, okay? So we have the Three of Cups is showing up here in reverse, okay? So again, you could be feeling very lonely. You could be kind of keeping this separation away from your family or your friends and just kind of being really in your head about it, or at least you feel alone, okay? Spirit is really showing me for some reason you do have more support than what you're really realizing or acknowledging, but for some reason I do feel that you have this sense of loneliness right now, okay? You possibly are getting where friends aren't answering your calls. For some of you, you may want to vent about what's going on with you, and you just don't find or feel as if you have that support to be able to do so, okay? And that is what I'm getting for a lot of you guys. All right, so Spirit is saying you are not alone. Again, as I said, I do feel the energy and the presence of those who came before you that are moving on your behalf. There are a lot of things that could have went worse is what I'm really getting for you, Cancer. And for some reason you were spared of any of those outcomes or circumstances. All right, so there is plenty to be grateful for you, and we have agreement, okay? So yeah, I really am getting that this person really violated your marriage laws, really kind of violated the agreement that you all had in place for your relationship, which very much what I did is that it was not the typical relationship. It was not the ideal regular husband and wife situation, but it works for you guys until it just didn't work for you anymore. Okay, they violated those special terms and those special agreements that you had with them, and it really hurt you, Cancer, is what I'm getting. Okay, so you are working through that this week. Exactly. We have healing in reverse. Okay, so at least you are trying to work through it. Okay, for a lot of you, you could be drinking a lot or really doing a lot of self-soothing with quite a few different things. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you could even be dealing with an Aries or possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn is what I'm getting for you guys. Okay, so whatever this person was on, Spirit is just really wanting you to understand that everything is happening and unfolding on your behalf. And that even though it looks like it's a breakdown, it's honestly a breakthrough. And just really stay open to the lessons here that you could benefit from and that you could really receive at this time. Okay, so let's see what other messages we have for you, Cancer. All right. So what is the advice for Cancer for this week? Okay, the Knight of Swords in reverse. So Spirit is really wanting you to kind of watch the words that you say. Make sure that you are not speaking negatively against yourself. For some of you, it's making sure that you're not speaking negatively against this particular person around the children, or possibly this person is doing that to you. Okay, so is what I'm getting at this point, but just making sure that you're being really mindful of the things that you say about yourself and about those around you. Okay, for some reason I'm getting a vision of the children's book of where the guy would throw the trash out and the trash would come and attach itself to him. And that's kind of how it is. It's just really understanding what it takes for you, Cancer, to release this type of toxic energy. And it's going to take a new beginning. That's the advice. That's what Spirit says. The Fool card is showing up for you here. So that's what it's going to take for you, is a new fresh start, a new beginning, a new outlook. Okay, a completely different change, possibly even a new pet. Okay, some of you are considering getting a new pet, but it's just going to take a new fresh start for you. Okay, some of you, you'll have to relocate. Okay, is what I'm getting. Really beautiful for you, Cancer. So right now it is tough. It is. It's honestly, it's very tough for you, and I get it. But Spirit is reminding you here to just be patient with yourself, okay? And that you do have the resilience that you need to overcome this situation and any other situation, okay? And keep working hard as you've been doing. Keep doing what you need to do for you, okay? Looking out for you, being a little selfish right now, but being mindful of the things that you're telling yourself in your mind, okay? So we have the Two of Knives or the Two of Swords. So yeah, it really is about kind of making that decision, okay, and understanding that sometimes choosing not to make a decision is a decision, okay? So Cancer, if you find yourself overwhelmed, if you find yourself just kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, just take a deep breath this week and really understand that everything doesn't require an immediate response, and also that you can choose how you want to use your energy at any given moment, okay? You don't have to respond the way that people think you should, or even at all, okay? So let's see, what else do we have for Cancer? All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles is showing up in reverse, okay? We have it in the upright and we have it in the reverse. So Spirit is saying here, just really be mindful, Cancer, that you don't fall into the trick where I can see this person really kind of pulling on your heartstrings at some point is what I can get. Kind of like snake in the grass type energy is what I'm getting. I get that this person could potentially try and go after some of your resources or some things that you may have shared. So just make sure that you guys are being very fair in what it is that you're deciding to do, but most of all, make sure that you are looking out for the best interest of you, but also in a beautiful way. There's a beautiful way that you can go about doing that, Cancer. It doesn't have to be toxic. It doesn't have to be upsetting. It doesn't have to be any of those things, okay? So it's just a reminder that make sure that you are continuing to stay focused on what's best for you and not to continue to fall into the trap of putting this person's needs and wants before your own, okay? So yes, that is the message that I have for you this week, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning into the gym. My name is Erica Keyel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's big up the channel, and I'll catch you guys on my next one. Peace.